Okay. Today's the rundown. It is March 31st, last day of the year. I'm still having some sort of problems with what?
Well, it's just the last day of March, not of the year.
Oh.
Time doesn't matter.
It does.
Stupid. Sports are over. Shit's like, who cares?
Dan is at his rock bottom, I think.
Listen, I didn't think the Chinese basketball league being canceled would affect me the way it has, but just think about this, fellas. China is like 4 months ahead of us.
Right. If they're not playing,
So if Tom Brady never plays a game as the Bucks.
Oh, stop. Don't make it about yourself. Fucking
I didn't say my name.
Yeah.
Listen, the only thing that we can do is go online shopping. Everybody's doing it right now to entertain themselves, but you know what makes online shopping better is Honey. Honey is the free online shopping tool that saves you money. It automatically finds the best promo codes and applies them to your cart. It's found over 18 million members, over $2 billion in savings. Everybody loves it. 100,000 5-star reviews on the Google Chrome store. If you're not using Honey, it's literally passing up free money. It's free to use. It installs in your browser in a few seconds. It's secure. It's reliable. And when you go to checkout, it applies any promo code that exists anywhere on the internet to whatever you're buying to make sure that you get the lowest price possible. You can add Honey for free by going to joinhoney.com/rundown. That's joinhoney.com/rundown.
All right, so we'll go back. China, I didn't even know that. First of all, that's crazy.
Anything they're saying though, so
what?
You can't trust anything China says.
I trust that they're not playing. I do find it hilarious when people are like, we've overtaken like Wuhan or like China with most death. It's like China's not telling the truth, bro.
Not even fucking close.
So why are we even fucking mentioning them?
Because they canceled basketball. And
I get. Yeah. But why do we compare numbers?
Oh, that I don't. Yeah, I agree with you there. They're not telling the truth. They haven't been telling the truth from the beginning. I'm just bummed because I just do the mental math, and it's like, so in June, like, especially considering like China could just basically force all the players to play in a game. You know what I mean? Like they can do whatever they want. And so how are we going to have sports come back? I don't know. Maybe it was also just windy coming, like Brian Windhorst coming on the screen and breaking it to me. Like I just wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it.
Are you thinking, like I see, Hubs is always like talking about the MLB start date. Like, I don't think sports
done
anytime soon.
I canceled 2021.
Yeah, I think it's like, forget about it, man.
Yeah.
Update on open day without baseball. Being a masochist and watching Game 7 of the 2001 World Series with Clemens on the mound. He's really good at pitching. That's a base hit. We didn't want that. But everything's fine. We're just going to get through this together with some ice cream. Not professional.
Yeah, so that goes back again because, it's all the same thing. I'm not going to get into the specifics, but at some point, like, you can't keep people in your house for a year. People are going to get sick. You're going to get the hospitals ready, those ships. I will say that plays into Roger Goodell, though, and I wrote about this a while ago, being like, we're not moving the NFL draft. And then that memo he sent, which sounded like the H-man, being like, you are not allowed to even talk about potentially any criticism of us giving everybody corona at the draft. He's like, if anybody who says anything that is opposition or opens the floor to debate is subject to being punished. And I've heard through the grapevine that Roger Goodell escaped New York against quarantine orders and escaped to Scarborough, Maine, and infected everybody there. That's just a rumor.
I feel like...
I don't know about the infection part, but I heard he left New York.
Dan, correct me if I'm wrong. Haven't we gotten emails from Dave before being like, don't blog about this topic? I feel like you've silenced this organization before, Dave. Are you the H-man too?
I've never said don't blog about topic.
I feel like there's been a couple mandates.
I've said on what?
Yeah, we've had to not talk about topics, but you've also said it. You said it that we can't talk about it, but you've also said it out loud.
Wait, I've said on like some political things, I would suggest not talking about it. If you talk about it, you can be reprimanded.
Well, isn't that what the H-man's doing here?
No, he said don't talk about it or else you're killed.
Is that a direct quote?
I saw the release. I'll tell you.
Listen, Roger Goodell, Dave, like back to what we were just talking about with China. Roger Goodell is saving America right now. He's giving us some type of sporting event, and you should fucking thank him and eat your porridge and be like, thank you, sir. Can I have a little more? Because I don't care. We'll do 1 million drafts. Let's just draft for the rest of the fucking
I mean, you could
time. We're never going to play sports again.
You could do a draft and just not have it like everybody close to each other, right? Like you can do it like virtually and give us something to talk about.
Oh, you think Roger Goodell is going to do a draft and not have himself throw those bear hugs on people that he lives for the only time he can be like remotely somewhat cool?
Right.
Even Dan in the space there won't disagree, but he knows that's like he waits all year to be like the cool guy.
Yeah.
And, yeah. The NCAA also said spring athletes will get an extra year. I don't know what I feel about this. I feel like it's weird.
Spring athletes get an extra year. Why wouldn't they? They got completely canceled.
Because then it's like if you're an incoming freshman, for example, and you're like, hey, I'm going to be the starting center fielder because the senior center fielder is gone. You're like, wait a minute.
Well, I would imagine there'll be like I don't know. I didn't look at the exact what it entails, but I would hope that they would also let them transfer because that's really the only way to fix it. Is guys and girls can transfer around and find an open spot, and that way everyone can get a seat at the table. I agree with what you're saying, though. There's probably not enough roster spots as presently like holds.
Right.
Someone's going to get screwed. Like some kid is going to get screwed.
Correct. It's either the incoming or the.
Give like everybody.
Or what about like a junior? What about a junior that thought they were going to start? What about like a junior that, or no, that wouldn't.
No, because they'd have another year. But
they'd have another year.
Yeah. Theoretically, again, there's so many different because if you're the junior, they can start but the freshman who becomes a sophomore then is in a much better spot to take your spot. If you weren't good enough as a junior, the freshman now with the year. So it is a little more. What you said is true. The freshmen should be able to like move or everybody kind of.
And the seniors, the seniors should be able to move around too. Like if you got some 5-star freshman coming in and you're a decent center fielder, you should be able to transfer and get playing time wherever you want.
I also feel like if some guys get screwed over on playing time, like I mean, it just kind of sucks. Your college career happened to coincide with a fucking pandemic. It just kind of those are the breaks.
Oh, just bought. Kevin, I am day trading.
I didn't have to write that check.
People don't maybe want to hear about it, but the stock market, all these people are like go on Fox Business and all that. This is the biggest scam profession. I am top 10 stockbroker in the fucking country. It took me 2 weeks to figure it out. 2 weeks.
Once you let my brain wrap that I can buy and sell, here we fucking go. Let's go. Ow. Oh. Fuck.
It's crazy.
Are you going to go like if 2022 the world goes back to normal, are you just going to quit Barstool and be
52 weeks in a year times 5 days? That's 260 trading days times 88,203. If I can do that, I make $22 million a year. Keep it up. See you back 9:30 tomorrow. Let's go. I can't wait for tomorrow. Shut it off.
I literally said it on Stock Central. I go, everyone's like, Penn, the stocks didn't go bankrupt. The biggest danger to Penn is I am becoming hooked on this. Like, I think I can make $100 million a year just doing this.
Whoa.
What's
For
that?
real? For real though?
Damn. Davey Day Trade Global. That's going to be the name of my fund. If people just give me money, and that's what it is. You get people to give you money. Once you have the capital to start, sky is the limit.
What do you have right now? What are we watching today?
ABT again.
Again? You're back in on it?
I am just, you know what it is? I'm accepting single. So I just bought ABT. ABT, I now own. I just bought 2 seconds ago. I own 50,000 shares of ABT.
How many stocks have you? So you did Nike, you did Lululemon, You've done ABT. You had your little cheesecake blip. Is that like? Are there a lot more? Or are you only like 5?
I own ABT and I own a little of Caesars right now, but my main thing is ABT. Even Penn, you can kind of go up, and I learned that I could sell today, and it changed my life. I've used the example.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you could sell?
No, like short. Short.
Short. Okay.
So I've used the analogy. This, when a freshman comes in, or like you go from college to the pro, and everyone's like, "Oh, the game's moving so fast. The game has slowed down for me today."
Really?
Yes, it finally slowed down.
Are you when you keep doing this? Really? Seriously?
No,
I feel like you're actually meaning it.
I am.
Yeah. No, I know you are. But when Dan's like, really, dude? Really?
If he can make like, if it's this easy,
it is.
Why wouldn't I? I mean, of course it could. Obviously, it's gambling, but like this is like if you tell me you have a system and it's good,
this system. It is so much easier than sports gambling, and it's no different than gambling. It is gambling. That's all it is. Anyone who's got these philosophy, these charts, bullshit. They're snake oil salesmen. At least I'm telling you what it is. All it is, you got to pay somebody who you think is smart to watch this board all day.
And who's the smart person you're paying?
I don't know what's going on.
Who's the smart person you're paying?
Me.
Oh, you're the smart person. Got it. What did you buy ABT at?
I now have 65,000 shares of ABT.
What'd you buy it at?
My net is $79.04.
And you're hoping it goes up?
So, I'm willing to take singles now. I know, Dan. I've been watching this bad boy.
What does that mean? You're willing to take singles?
If it goes to like 79.40, I'll sell it. And I've been doing that all day, just taking $5,000 here, $5,000 there, $10,000 here.
And what if it goes to 75?
I'm fucked. But it won't. I've been watching it all day.
It can't.
It won't happen. That never happens.
Hey, you guys can say what you want. I mean, I'm out here just I'm telling you.
What does Large have to say about all this? Is he?
He kind of agrees. He's like, I kind of agree. I'm much more on your side. That like people who know this, it's like, no, it's your salesman. You get people invest money in you, and then you just watch it all day. Like, who has time to watch these numbers? I need what are our glasses that we promote?
Felix Gray.
I need like 100 pairs of those.
Eyeballs are bleeding. You're staring at it all day.
Yeah, I just watch it all day. Anytime this thing goes under 79, you're gonna pounce on it. You just have to. I gotta buy more. I'm gonna buy more right now.
You think that the whole like stock market industry, the trader industry, has just been guys keeping it like in the club? Like, we're smarter than you, so don't even bother. You can't do it. I can do it.
100%. I know it for a fact. They're snake oil salesmen.
Really? Right? Say it, Dan. Really?
I mean, I'm gonna watch. I've been watching every live stream right before. I mean, I basically get a contact. I just sit there and watch it.
Dan, I wouldn't lie to you. I won't lie to you about this. Like 78.91, give it to me.
But like what?
Give it.
Like if you
load up, I just bought $10,000 more. Like when I see a 1,000, I meant to buy 10,000.
Okay, what happens though if this literally went to like 76? How much?
It would really stink, but it's not.
So you didn't have to cut that check for like 1.6 mil, right?
No, I wish I did because it was up like 3 points. I don't even know what's going on.
But David, answer me this. What happens if ABT ends today at 76? How much money would you lose?
Today, probably like $100,000.
Okay, that's not that bad.
No.
Like for what he's doing.
Yeah, 3 mil.
Yeah. I thought, what if it went to 65? How much would you be down?
So I have 66,000 shares of it right now, all right?
Right.
And I bought it at, let's just say 79. So every point it goes down, I lose $66,000.
So if it went down to $60,000 or it went down to $60, you would lose 20 times 66,000. What is that?
Yep.
That seems like a lot, right?
I don't know.
Like
what is
a milli?
Huh?
1.3.
What? 1.3? So, and you're saying there's just no chance that will happen, but what if it happened?
It doesn't because, like, you watch it. I know. It just doesn't make that move.
What is this company again, by the way? What's ABT?
So I just follow the ones with volatility. Abbott is the one who came up with the Corona, the 10-minute, so it's very volatile. Mm-hmm. But I watch it when it's high, watch when it's low. I watch. I'm a watcher. Wait a minute. What's it at right now? Before this phone call is over, I could flip this shit. That's how fast it moves. 78.96. All right. So what's 600,000 divided by 78?
Oh, dude, you're asking the wrong people.
I got it. Let me do it. 600,000
divided by
78.
9.
Oh, this is the printer that Trump had out there?
But this was even before. What?
But he had that when he did the press conference yesterday. He had that big box. This is Abbott.
Abbott's been in the news last. How much is it, Kevin?
600,000 divided by 79. You said?
Yeah.
7,500.
All right, so 7,000 shares. I'm gonna rip. Yep, I just ripped 7,000 more shares. This is easy. Now watch. It's going through. I'm gonna sell this. Mark my words at 79.40, and I'll make all right, I'll tell you how much I make. So I have. You need a lot of coffee. I have 73,000 shares. So 73,000 times 40 cents.
But what about the taxes?
Well, at the end of it, you get taxed. But that's fine.
$29,000.
How much?
$29,000.
Right. All right. That's a lot. And I gotta make that in the next 40 minutes.
I gotta fucking get in on this. God damn it! If it's this easy, can you lose unlimited though? If it went to 10, would you lose $50 million?
Yeah.
What would you do? How would you
No, I mean I can't lose. You can lose it when you sell it, but I'm not selling it. I'm buying. I'm no. I could only lose.
You could lose what you bought, right?
If you short it, you can get fucking whacked.
Okay.
But I just own this. I just own Abbott Labs.
Will you be my mentor?
Yeah.
Okay. I might get in then.
So right now it's going the wrong way still, but it'll come back. It always comes back. It's 78.84.
That's the part that feels not real.
Always comes back.
It always comes back, baby. You'd be sitting there saying that about Bear Stearns, right?
Listen, I do things that people don't do. I have my own
AIG or whatever. Yeah.
I have good luck hats and stuff. I
saw the good luck hat. You were going to town on the good luck hat.
I know.
You were going to town. I was actually nervous that you were going to just rub all the good luck out of it on one day.
What's going on? All right. So I just made money on Penn. So I did a little. I shorted Penn at 12.80, bought it back at 12.40.
Are you allowed to do that?
I hadn't really mentioned it. I can do whatever.
I don't get how that's not.
Well, I don't know what's going on with it. I'm just playing the numbers. Well, I will say I need ABT. ABT is gonna
tank us. You wanted to? You definitely could manipulate the fucking price.
No, I don't talk out loud at anything I'm doing about Penn.
Well, you just did. What else? Do we have anything else on the rundown?
No, it's just Corona. I have now 73,000 shares of ABT.
Holy You're going to own the company.
That's a lot of shares.
Who's Kevin, why are people mad at you today?
Because I think it's fucking ridiculous that everyone's supporting the MyPillow guy. If politics has gotten you to the point that you are ride or die for the MyPillow infomercial, man, you're broken brain, as you always say. That was crazy.
It is
making cloth masks. He's not even making the good masks, and he's running for office. And he said, "Thank God that Trump, that Jesus delivered us Trump." And everyone's like, we're talking about the MyPillow guy. That's clown.
We need there needs to be a color coded tweet thing for the people who make the N95 masks and the people who make the fucking masks. It's just a little bit.
Thing. I was clowning him, and they were like, "Well, you made 50,000 masks," and I was like, "Oh shit! All right, I'm wrong. That's awesome." And then I found out he's making the napkin ones. Get
Right.
out of here. I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't need to be thanking anyone for that. I mean, it's nice, but it's not saving like nurses and doctors that need
everyone wearing masks is good, but there's only one reason. Like a ton of companies are doing that, and the only guy who gets to speak at the fucking podium at the White House is the one who says that God delivered us Trump. I mean, come on.
Gave us grace on November 8, 2016 to change the course we were on. God had been taken out of our schools and lives. A nation had turned its back on God. And I encourage you to use this time at home to get back in the Word, read our Bibles, and spend time with our families. Our president gave us so much hope where just a few short months ago, we had the best economy, the lowest unemployment, and wages going up. It was amazing.
Oh man. I missed that speech. I mean,
it was hilarious because he looks like Mr. Borelli, and his comb over is like flopping in the wind. And then he crumples up his paper and he's like, I'm just going to go off script here for a moment. In November 2016, God delivered us this.
Twitter is fucking ruining me.
What's happening? You bought Twitter again?
Yeah, like an idiot. I gotta sell it.
Learn your lesson with Twitter.
That's like me betting Cal football. Can't ever win a bet with Cal football.
Can't win. Abbott. I gotta buy more Abbott. I gotta get rid of.
Dude, you're gonna own all of Abbott, and then it's gonna be like, oh, whoops, the test doesn't work.
What about? Are you doing any Facebook anymore?
No.
Out on Zuckerberg.
How much do I own? All right, I gotta go. Bye.
Great rundown. Did you do the second ad? Do we have a second ad?
Oh shit, yeah.
Michael Angelo, come on, hop on.
We'll talk about the Televangelist too. That was ridiculous. It's brought to you by Movement Watches. Spending more time at home than ever before on our digital screens, and that's why the team over at Movement wants to make sure you're taking care of your eyeballs with the Everscroll blue light filtering glasses. Movement Everscroll glasses protect your eyes from the digital eye strain and other harmful effects from blue light, like headaches and poor sleep, and you'll look great doing it. The frames are from Movement's best-selling fashion eyewear collection, so they look sharp, and the styles start at just $60. Take care of yourself with better sleep, better focus, and better style. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/rundown. Better sleep, better focus, better style. mvmt.com/rundown. The Televangelist, did you see that guy?
No, who's that?
Wait,
Michael Angelo, come back. You're part of the rundown now.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
So, Michael Angelo, there's this televangelist. His name's Kenneth Copeland.
Okay.
He's worth $760 million. And Dan, don't worry about Chinese basketball. Don't worry about sports. It's back because he said Corona is finished. He said it's done and then commands coronavirus to stop. And so Jesus did it. So we're all good.
In the name of Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Standing in the office of the prophet of God, I execute judgment on you, COVID-19.
Oh, Ramash.
I execute judgment on you, Satan, you destroyer, you killer. You get out. We break your power. You get off this nation. I demand judgment on you. I demand a vaccination to come immediately.
Yes.
Is this the dude? This isn't the dude that owns Hobby Lobby, is it?
I don't know about that, but I do know he owns like 3 private jets and houses everywhere, and he's like the biggest of all. He's like the king televangelist. Like Joel Osteen has like 60 million. This guy has 760 million.
No, the Hobby Lobby guy's David Green, because I guess Hobby Lobbies are getting shut down everywhere because he like sent out a note being like, God will get us through this. Like his wife saw a vision that coronavirus got defeated, like when she was sleeping. And he's like, we got this. It's no problem.
Guy, you got to watch this speech. It's him and his hype man. His hype man's named George, and he just sits there like, yes, yes. And he just delivers this It was like a WWF promo. It was like he was cutting a promo. He was like, I command you. I demand you. It's great.
Kevin, was this the guy who, like, a couple years ago, there was a viral video of him, like, making crazy eyes defending his Okay.
He looks
okay,
like
fuck yeah. I believe that guy.
All these people that think religion can beat disease, like we should put them all in the same place. Be like, go.
I said we need cold takes exposed for religion. Because these guys, there was another one. He said, "Don't worry about the toilet paper because we have supernatural sustenance. The toilet paper will just keep appearing." No, it won't, dude. You need to be called out and put on blast on Twitter for an old take exposed.
I can't stand these people because if they like, and then when they go to the hospital, they're going to be using the same exact resources. Like it's like the anti-vaxxers. Like if you're an anti-vaxxer, you shouldn't be allowed to get a vaccine for this.
Nothing.
You can't pick and choose which vaccines you want. Like either you're this way or that way. You got to pick a side. Either you're pro-science or you're anti-science. Decide.
Don't get any of the benefits.
Yes, agreed.
You drinking out of a fucking jar there?
A little mason jar, yeah. One little tickle in my throat.
Uh-oh.
We know his roommate has it, so.
I think my roommate has coronavirus.
All right, that's good. Now, can we get Dan on the phone?
Yeah.
The roommate recovered over the weekend, but might have passed it right on to me. It's
Michael Angelo, have you had text with Dave yet?
No texting with Dave yet, no.
Okay. All right. Are you scared of him?
I was a little scared of the all caps tweet that went on this weekend. Kind of.
You thought you were.
It wasn't. No. Just that it could potentially happen in the future. But it's cool.
You're scared of other people getting in trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, right now there's basically like, what did you call them? I think you just called them like the lesser bloggers or something horribly disrespectful. But it's like if he doesn't think you're important, you could catch it right now. You might catch a stray bullet. So
totally.
Be on the lookout.
And this is like true old school. Where back in the day, where like Dave will just let his anger just fester up and then just explode on someone.
Right. Yeah.
I honestly. He ended up being justified in his argument about the Gold documentary, but I thought that he just got mad about something he said on camera, and it was like, no, dude, you're just an asshole. But they did end up fucking over. But we are in that territory where he might say something, and it might be your fault. So head on a swivel, Michael Angelo.
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
All right. See
Cool.
you, man.
Thanks,
See you guys. Take it easy.